Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a 24-hour read-a-thon. I've never done a read-a-thon before, I don't think, and I was watching Read by Zoe's iconic read-a-thon videos. So I think read-a-thons are where you just read for 24 hours and there's like a theme to it. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of just making up the story myself. So my theme of today is horror books because I've never been a horror book person and I've been trying to get through It by Stephen King and I'm only on page 70. Okay, that's all I've read. So I want to try to get through at least half this book today, if not finish it in 24 hours. It is currently 11 in the morning right now. I was gonna start at midnight last night, but I worked all day yesterday, so I fell asleep as soon as I hit the bed. We're starting at 11 this morning, and I know I'm going to be reading all the way till 11 tomorrow morning because I have church tomorrow morning and it's Easter, and I always read during church. Not really sorry about that, but I'm gonna be trying to read for 24 hours. If I'm not physically reading, I'm going to try to listen to audiobook. I don't have too many horror books. The only horror books I have are Stephen King, so if I get tired of reading it, I may read Carrie by Stephen King, which is also on my TBR this month. I have Pet Sematary by Stephen King, which I really do want to get to. And then this is kind of like a young adult horror book, but I don't even know if it's considered a horror book, but this is Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendar Blake. I remember this having a horror feel to it, and I do remember this book kind of creeping me out a little bit, but I have read it before and I did really love it, so I may pick up this today and read it or listen to the audiobook of it because I do remember just really loving it. We're doing a horror book read-a-thon, and these are the horror books that I'm going to try and read today. I know I could finish these like super fast if I wanted to, so we're gonna see if I can do it. I know my Owl Crate subscription box comes in the mail today, so I'll probably do a separate video on that, but I'm really excited about that too. And if you guys have any horror book recommendations, then comment them down below because I totally want to get into more horror books, definitely. I still have my gross morning voice and I'm a little still tired for some reason, so I'm gonna go get some coffee and then we're gonna continue to read It by Stephen King, and I'm gonna try to read probably till like 1 o'clock, but we'll see what we're gonna do. So it's been like 75 to 80 degrees for the past week here in Georgia. The one day that I want to sit outside and read, it's like 50 degrees. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stay cuddled up on the couch and read inside instead of reading in the nice warm grass outside. It's 1:44 in the afternoon. I'm on page 124. I just read the scene where Beverly, like her really abusive husband, she sticks up for herself to go back home and she literally whips him in the balls and leaves him, and she's a queen. I stan. So I really wanted to look at the Funko Pops for the It movie because I've seen them at like Walmart and stuff, and on Amazon they're pretty cheap. So I'm gonna order a Georgie one, the newer Pennywise edition, and then Beverly because I really like Beverly so far in the book. So I'm gonna go ahead and order these because they're like $3 each. But there's a lot more Funko Pops, so if I really like this book, I'll probably end up buying all of them. I have two cats. One is very lovey and around us all the time, and then she never wants to be pet and she runs from a lot of things, so I don't know why she's doing this, but I'm not complaining. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, come here. It is 3:30 in the afternoon and I just finished like the first section of it where it basically all the kids from back when Georgie was murdered, they're grown up, and basically at the very end they are all adults again and they're meeting back up in Derry because the murders of It are happening again. It's them being called and they're all flying back to their hometown to maybe try to kill Pennywise. I'm hoping that's how the story goes. It got really good, but my room is very messy. Like, if you're subscribed to my main channel, then you know that I have a problem with trying to keep my room clean. So I need to do that, and I also need to clean my fish tanks. So to take a break from It, I am going to listen to the Pet Sematary audiobook on Scribd, whatever the app is. I have an audiobook membership. So I am going to listen to Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I did want to physically read the book just because, like, I love how old this book looks, because this is literally my grandmother's from when it was first published. But I'm going to listen to the audiobook just to give myself a break from reading. And I'm going to clean my room and clean my fish tanks. I just finished cleaning my room and cleaning my fish tanks. I have listened to 10 chapters of Pet Sematary so far. This narrator is really good. It's narrated by Michael C. Hall, and it's on Scribd, and Audible too, but the narrator is really easy to listen to, and this is the first audiobook I've ever listened to, actually, so I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm gonna keep listening to it. I need to paint my nails because tomorrow's Easter, and I'm gonna paint them the color of this shirt that I'm wearing tomorrow. So I'm gonna paint my nails while I continue to listen to Pet Sematary because I don't want to stop listening to it right now. And I have a custom bookmark to make on Etsy because someone ordered a custom made bookmark, so I'm probably gonna do that and listen to this at the same time. So I'm listening on 1.2 speed, and I'm gonna try to listen to 1.5 speed and see if it's too much. Yeah, I think 1.5 speed is the fastest for me to be able to, like, understand what's going on. I don't know how people listen like over 2 times speed on audiobooks. Like, that takes some skill. So I'm gonna paint my nails and then make a bookmark. It is 7:30 at night. I am on chapter 26 of the audiobook of Pet Sematary. I have been listening to it while I cleaned my room, did the bookmark, and I just sat here for an hour like playing games on my phone while listening to it, and it's really, really good. Spoiler alert if you haven't read it. I just got to the part where he found Church dead and he went to the cemetery to bury him. Yeah, that's literally just the part that I listened to. I'm gonna go take a bath, and either I'm gonna continue to listen to this or maybe I'll read some more of it. But I think I'm just gonna stick with these 2 books tonight just because I'm really into both of them right now. It may not be a read-a-thon where we read too many books, but it's kind of understandable considering one's an audiobook and the other one's 1,200 pages. And my doggy is sleeping in my lap. She's so sleepy. She's so sleepy. I ended up taking a shower instead because I just wanted to take a shower, but in the shower I always watch something, and I've been really in the mood to watch Twilight, and Twilight's kind of a horror movie, so it kind of goes with the theme of this read-a-thon. So I'm gonna finish watching Twilight, and then I'm going to continue to read It or Pet Sematary. I kind of want to finish Pet Sematary in this read-a-thon because I know I can. Like I said, I'm on chapter 20, I think. So if I go to the book, chapter 20 is on page 102. So I have that much left, which seems like a lot, but if I physically read it, I could probably finish all of this tonight. But I do like listening to the audiobook a little bit better because I like that the narrator like changes his voice for the different characters. It helps me focus more on which character is which, so I'll probably listen to the audiobook. But I'm gonna go watch Twilight while I eat dinner. I can smell that my parents are making something downstairs for dinner, so we shall see what they're gonna make. But I've just really been in the mood to watch Twilight again. I love Twilight. I've always loved it. I don't get the hate around it at all. I don't get why people hate on it. No, it's not amazing, but it was just such a big part of my childhood. I didn't read all the books when I was a kid, but my grandma actually introduced me to the Twilight series. She had all the books in her house when I was a kid, and she introduced me to them. I read the first book, and then my life just went downhill from there, and I just became obsessed with the movies, and it was just a huge part of my childhood. So every time I watch it, I feel nostalgic from my childhood. But I was a huge Team Jacob stan, like Team Jacob all the way. And now I don't know who I like more, Edward or Jacob. I think Edward's like a huge asshole, but I don't know. I have a thing for vampire. I like vampires way more than I like werewolves, so maybe that's just like, comment down below if you were a Team Edward or Team Jacob, because I want to know that. So I'm just gonna go watch Twilight. Sooner or later I want to reread the whole series because I have the whole series in my room, but we shall see. It is 11:30 p.m. right now, and I watched Twilight, I finished Twilight, and then my parents were watching the Avengers Infinity War to get ready for Endgame coming out next week, and I started to watch that and got distracted and didn't read. So I didn't read fully. I did watch 2 movies. I did watch 2 movies, I'm not gonna lie. So to get ready for bed, I was like, while I was brushing my teeth and stuff, I was listening to Pet Sematary, the audiobook, just because I'm really into this story right now more than I am with it. They're both really good, but for some reason, I think I like Pet Sematary better because I am a vet tech, so it's like animal related kind of. Maybe that's why I like it, but I'm currently on chapter 28. There is 66 chapters, so I'm not even like 50% into the story, which is crazy because this book looks so small, but it's actually a pretty like hefty story. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the audiobook. I tried to like physically read it, but I just really enjoy the audiobook. I really like the way the narrator like narrates each character and stuff. So I'm just gonna listen to the audiobook until I get bored with it and fall asleep whenever I get tired, and then wake up in the morning and I have to get ready for church and everything like that. But I will read during church. So I'll probably read it because I can't listen to an audiobook during church. I wish I could, but you know. If you guys can't already tell, I'm not a big fan of church. I'm forced to go because I live in my parents' house and they force me to go. That's why I go to church. But I do read during it because I'm not a fan. But you know. So I got this notebook from my Owl Crate unboxing, which was my last video on this channel, and I think in this I just want to like maybe do some doodles while I'm listening to the audiobook, like maybe just do some like quotes of books, or just kind of make this like a book related journal. We'll see, but I'm just really in the mood to like draw in it, so I'm gonna do that while I'm listening to the audiobook.
Abruptly, almost shockingly, Judd covered his face with both hands until he saw the convulsive heave of the chest and realized that the old man was struggling not to cry.
It's 12:30 in the morning. I am on chapter 32 of 66 of Pet Sematary, and I'm really tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. You can see my eyes are watering because I have to get up early for church tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna stop reading. I've been reading pretty much all day today. I am proud of the progress that I've done, especially for me, considering I don't read, like I've never read Stephen King before. It's my first audiobook, and like I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Like I haven't finished a book today, which most people finish a lot of books during a read-a-thon, but I'm really proud of what I have gone through so far. So hopefully tomorrow I'll definitely finish Pet Sematary. It may not be in this vlog though, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning everyone. It is 9 o'clock the next morning. I am currently getting ready for church, and I'm also listening to the Pet Sematary audiobook at the same time. So I am doing a double whammy here. And I think I'm just gonna read the physical Pet Sematary book at church, just because it's a small book and like the It book is so large that if I just like pull it out of my bag, it's just gonna be like, whoa, that is not a Bible. What are you reading? I'm done getting ready. This is my outfit, and I listened to 2 chapters while I was getting ready. So now I'm going to take the physical book and read it during church because it's pretty small. It's about the size of my hand. So it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Went to church, went to eat lunch. I read quite a bit during church, but I still have over 100 pages left. I'm on page 234 right now. So I did not finish this book. I did not finish it, but I did get through a lot in both books, which I'm super happy about. So I have no complaints about this read-a-thon. I think I did a pretty good job. I did go a little bit over the 24-hour mark, and I did take a few breaks, so I probably wouldn't have finished Pet Sematary if I wouldn't have watched those 2 movies last night, if I'm being real. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this read-a-thon. If you guys want me to do any more 24-hour read-a-thons with different themes, then just let me know, because I really enjoyed it and it was really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!